Good morning, America. For our viewers in the West, the holiday travel rush underway and the food safety concerns ahead of Thanksgiving. On the move, trying to beat the Thanksgiving rush during what is expected to be the busiest holiday travel season ever, as dozens of airports report a spike in car thefts. And the airport strike starting now in one city and who it could impact. Plus, Ginger tracking the Thanksgiving storm.
Cargo plane crash. A fireball explodes into the sky. The Boeing 737 hit the ground, skidding into a house. Emergency services race to the scene. The investigation is underway.
Recall reality check. As millions race to grocery stores ahead of the holiday, what you need to know about the E. coli outbreak, the listeria outbreak, and more concerns.
New slashing attack. The NYPD looking for this woman and what authorities are most concerned about ahead of the Thanksgiving Day parade.
The Menendez brothers in court. What their attorney is saying about this morning's hearing. The hottest ticket in LA as they fight for their freedom.
Medical emergency for megachurch bishop T.D. Jakes while delivering a sermon. The latest on his condition.
From Rocket Man to Iron Man.
I'm a bit of an Iron Man because I've been through so much and I've come out the other side.
What Sir Elton John is revealing this morning. And seventh heaven for the Philadelphia Eagles.
What in the world is going on?
Plus, the wild Cowboys win. And the Chiefs with another dramatic finish.
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
It was tough for some to still be standing after what we saw this weekend. Good morning, America. Phillies soaring to 7 victories in a row overnight. Eagles fans mighty happy about that this morning. And we're getting a little Thanksgiving preview this morning. We're sharing our favorite dishes for the holiday. And celebrity chef Robert Irvine is here to ways to make those dishes even better.
You can take it up a little notch.
Yeah.
And then on Thanksgiving, when you are done with that giant meal, it's time for shopping. We have your Black Friday game plan this morning, the best times to buy certain things on that wish list, and the shipping deadlines to make sure they get there on time. We're already talking about getting things there on time. The holidays right around the corner.
Always. We're also going to get the latest this morning on President-elect Trump's transition and how his administration could shake up health care in America. But we're going to begin with the Thanksgiving travel rush. It's already begun, expected to be the busiest Thanksgiving holiday ever. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez is tracking it all from LaGuardia Airport. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, George, good morning. Yeah, we are gearing up for a very busy travel week here. In fact, tomorrow is expected to be the busiest travel day with more than 50,000 flights taking off in this country. The rush is on for millions of American families.
And we're going to Arizona for Thanksgiving, so I figured I'd bring you guys along.
This morning, the great holiday migration underway.
Work has been a lot. It's been very stressful, and I wanted to make sure that I prioritize spending quality time with my family, so that's why I took the entire week off.
In what's expected to be the busiest travel season to date, AAA anticipating nearly 80 million Americans will travel more than 50 miles ahead of Thursday.
This is when a lot of folks are turning to us asking for the numbers and what to expect this holiday, and it's historically the busiest travel period of the year in terms of passenger volume.
And the holiday travel window is expanding, many starting early.
Traveling later, it only is more hectic. It's a lot more hectic.
The TSA expecting to screen more than 18 million people through next Monday. United Airlines adding a reported 400 extra flights per day as American and Delta all brace for the influx. Tomorrow is projected to be one of the most congested for airports nationwide.
We will use traffic flow management initiatives to deal with any staffing shortages on that particular day in this airspace, and we expect to have some of those shortages.
All right, and we also have a live look at the roads right now from our helicopter with our ABC station WABC here in New York, where you can see all of those busy roads. But we should also tell you here that overnight Charlotte airport workers actually went on strike just days before Thanksgiving, so they're calling it Strikesgiving. Charlotte is one of the major hubs for American Airlines, so this could potentially affect that airline. 1 million passengers are expected to fly through Charlotte this week alone, George.
You showed the roads there, Gio. What more do we know about the driving conditions?
Well, George, I want to show you what's happening over the skies over Los Angeles right now. We've got our chopper from our ABC station, KABC, right there looking at all of those cars on the road right now. We do have some good news when it comes to gas prices. The national average right now sitting at $3.05 a gallon for regular unleaded. That's about 20 cents less than last year, which was at $3.26. Now, let's take a look at the best times to hit the road. Always, I tell you this, mornings after GMA, of course, and Thanksgiving Day itself. The worst times to get on the road, those dreaded afternoons. By the way, if you're driving to the airport, there is a concern about car thefts in parking lots. At DFW Airport in Dallas, an organized ring is allegedly responsible for $5 million in car thefts. Other airports across the country are seeing a spike in car thefts, so it might be a good idea to take a ride share or even public transportation. George?
Okay, Gio, thanks very much, Robin.
We're going to turn now to Ginger with the forecast for Thanksgiving week.
It's certainly been worse. That's the good news. Weather-wise, we've had much bigger storms, but I am tracking one storm that's already started in parts of California. They had a fresh 2 feet at Mammoth there, and the ski and snowboarders are going to just be so pleased with the forecast, which I'll get to later in the show. But let's talk about travel. We put on the airplanes here on Tuesday, which is supposed to be the biggest day for air travel. So Denver or Salt Lake, Atlanta up to New York could have some trouble, but it's just some light precipitation. Truly, it could be much worse. Chicago or Orlando or Miami, good to go. Then I wanted to hit the roads because we're starting with that mountain snow. Denver over on through parts of Kansas into Missouri. Chicago could be a little messy. Down, I'd say 80 and 90. And then on Thanksgiving itself, this is where it gets worse in the Northeast. And so if you're traveling 90 or 95, you are going to run into rain or snow, depending on how close you are to the coast. So we're watching not just Thanksgiving, but what happens after. And it is serious shots of cold air, which I'll talk about coming up.
Okay, thank you, Ginger. We're going to get the latest now on food safety. Melissa Aden is in Los Angeles with what recent E. coli and listeria outbreaks will mean for your Thanksgiving meal. Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning, George. So there are concerns mounting over the safety of the country's food supply. This amid several foodborne illness cases where certain produce or meats tainted with E. coli, listeria, or other allergens have led to recalls, hospitalizations, and even deaths.
This morning, as millions of Americans race to the grocery stores ahead of Thanksgiving, the California produce company at the center of an ongoing recall, telling shoppers that their carrots on store shelves right now are not part of the recall. Grimway Farms, a supplier to major retailers, expanding their voluntary recall to now include additional bag sizes for organic whole carrots previously purchased after several of their products were linked to a deadly E. coli outbreak. One person died, 39 others have been sickened. And health officials reporting on Friday a deadly listeria outbreak linked to ready-to-eat meat and poultry products produced by Yusheng Food, based in South Carolina. A plant manager for the company saying the CDC statement will be reviewed by a lawyer. This coming just weeks after a deadly E. coli outbreak was linked to slivered onions at some McDonald's locations, which now seem to be resolved.
On average, we expect to see about 48 million cases of foodborne illness a year, and the Center for Disease Control investigates somewhere in between 3,500 and 4,000 outbreaks a year. These are notable right now, but I wouldn't say that it's anything more than what's expected for this time of year or any time of year.
Keep in mind, while the contaminated products are no longer on store shelves, they could still be in your fridge or freezer. So officials are calling for people to check for the recalled produce before eating or serving. Rebecca?
Thank you, Melissa. We turn now to the latest on President-elect Trump. His team is taking shape as he announces more of his choices for top posts in his new administration. Our senior national correspondent, Terry Moran, is tracking it all. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, Rebecca. President-elect Trump continues to move at speed to fill out his cabinet for a second term, and this could be the most ideologically diverse cabinet in recent history. A team of Trump loyalists from across the political spectrum. Over the weekend, Trump making some more big nominations. For Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent. He is a hedge fund manager and former Democratic Party donor who now advocates for big cuts to the federal budget and much more oil production in the U.S. And for the powerful position of director of the OMB, the Office of Management and Budget. Russell Vought, he held that post in the first Trump administration, and he is also the lead author, one of the lead authors of Project 2025. That's that controversial blueprint for a second Trump administration that Trump distanced himself from during the campaign, but has now put one of the top architects at the very center of power. And for Labor Secretary, Republican Congresswoman from Oregon, Lori Chavez DeRaymer, she is, surprisingly for Republican, very pro-union. Rebecca?
Yeah, you said it, Terry, very ideologically diverse. And there are also more controversial nominees in the public health posts.
No question about it, Rebecca. There's a real theme here. Trump has named former Florida Congressman Dave Weldon, who is a real vaccine skeptic, to run the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Marty McCary, a surgeon who is a harsh critic of the vaccine mandates during the COVID pandemic. He has been named to run the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, and Dr. Jeanette Neshwat. She's a family doctor and frequent Fox News commentator, to be the next Surgeon General of the United States. Rebecca?
All right, Terry, thank you. Robin?
And now to the latest on a series of knife attacks on the streets of New York City, with the NYPD getting ready for the Thanksgiving Day parade. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky joins us with more. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Robin. This seemingly unprovoked attack, the latest one, involves an Italian tourist slashed in the hand. Have a look at the guy's right hand, all bandaged up. He's a computer science professor who told us he's in town to speak at NYU. He was walking not far from here, 38th and Madison, when he says a woman who appeared to be in a trance suddenly lunged at him. He was slashed when he raised his hand to shield himself. And police are now looking for this woman. The Italian professor is the second tourist to be randomly attacked in recent days after a man from Denmark was slashed on the Upper West Side. Police caught that guy, now charged in the attack after his mother went to police to identify him. And a man with a history of mental illness faces 3 counts of murder after he allegedly went on a stabbing spree in Manhattan, killing a construction worker, a guy fishing on the East River, and a woman outside the United Nations. All of these stabbings and slashings, Robin, come at holiday tourism season. Overall, though, crime in New York has been trending down, Robin.
But you mentioned the holidays. So many people coming here to the city for the holidays and the parade, of course, on Thursday. What are authorities most concerned about, Aaron?
Yeah, police expect some 2 million spectators to line the parade route on Thursday, and they are most concerned about an attack by a lone offender. These random slashings and stabbings seem to involve mental illness, but a joint security assessment obtained by us here at ABC News says lone offenders and small groups seeking to commit acts of violence do represent one of the most significant terror threats, although there's no specific or actionable threat. As we've seen lately, though, things can happen in an instant, so police are going to be out in force on Thursday, watching closely as all the spectators keep their gaze on those giant balloons, Robin.
All right, Garen, our thanks to you. George?
Okay, right now we're getting to the investigation underway after a DHL cargo plane crash. James Longman has latest on what happened as the Boeing 737 hit the ground. Good morning, James.
Yeah, good morning, George. This is a dramatic moment. A DHL cargo plane crashed, and it was all caught on CCTV. It's a Boeing 737. It was going from Germany to Vilnius in Lithuania. You can see it here coming into land. It's the early hours of the morning, and it goes behind that warehouse. And then moments later, you see this huge fireball rising up into the air. Now, firefighters rushed to the scene where they found this wreckage. They're working hard to douse the flames. You can see the distinctive yellow color of DHL on the plane. We understand that it crashed and skidded some 100 meters into a house. 4 people were on the plane. 1 of them sadly died. 3 others have been taken to the hospital. Amazingly, nobody in that house was injured. There is an investigation underway. Not clear what caused this crash, but in a strange coincidence, there is also an investigation going on at the moment into suspected booby-trapped packages at DHL depots. Now, back in July, a package exploded at Leipzig airport in Germany. That is the same airport that this cargo plane took off from. Another package exploded here in the UK at Birmingham airport. And so UK and German authorities are all investigating what they say could be potential Russian sabotage in both of those cases. Guys.
Okay, James, thanks very much. We're going to turn now to the medical emergency for megachurch Bishop T.D. Jakes. The incident was caught on camera while he was delivering a sermon. Stephanie Ramos has the story. Good morning, Stephanie.
George, good morning. Bishop T.D. Jakes was wrapping up his morning sermon when all of a sudden he started convulsing. Thankfully, Bishop Jakes is okay, but we do want to warn you this video may be difficult to watch. This morning, renowned megachurch founder and televangelist Bishop T.D. Jakes is recovering and in stable condition after experiencing a medical emergency during a Sunday sermon at the Potter's House in Dallas.
Let him go in peace.
During the service, which was live streamed, the bishop is seen lowering his microphone, his hands falling to his sides before he begins shaking in his seat. Members quickly rushed to his aid before the live stream abruptly cut out. In a statement, the Potter's House says Bishop Jakes experienced a slight health incident and received immediate medical attention following his powerful hour-long message. Bishop Jakes, who founded the Potter's House in 1996, has built the megachurch into a spiritual home for more than 30,000 members.
God has a plan for my life.
His energetic and soulful sermons making Jakes a household name among the church faithful for decades. Jakes' family sharing an update overnight.
He's strong. We're trying to get him to sit down. He's the strong bishop that we know.
So glad he's doing okay. No word from the church on when Bishop Jakes will return, but the church tells us the entire Potter's House family is grateful for the outpouring of love, prayers, and support from the community. Robin.
Praying for a full recovery. All right. Thank you so much, Stephanie. This morning we are remembering game show host Chuck Woolery. He was the original host of Wheel of Fortune, but perhaps best known for Love Connection. And Larry, you got more on his, his remarkable career in life.
And we will be back in 2 and 2.
Yes, exactly.
Robin, good morning to you and to you. When you think of Wheel of Fortune, you probably think of Pat Sajak and now Ryan Seacrest, but it was Chuck Woolery who first stood behind that giant wheel and then went on to host a beloved dating show that made so many of us feel a love connection with him.
With his signature phrase.
Dave will do it in 2 and 2. Be right back.
Playful banter.
You go to turtle races.
Yeah, and that's basically how I meet guys. All from all different walks, actually, of life.
Very slow walks, probably.
And debonair demeanor.
So you have this great job that helps you meet women.
Chuck Woolery made Love Connection the buzziest game show of the 80s.
What the heck? Let's try to make the best out of this? Yeah. Oh, what the heck? Let's see what happens.
Yeah. But before becoming a famous game show host, Woolery wanted to be a singer.
There's just one thing that they do not seem to understand.
As half of the duo Avant Garde, he scored the hit Naturally Stoned in 1968. In 1975, Merv Griffin created a new game show and asked Woolery if he would be the host. That show would be called Wheel of Fortune.
A lot of people are handshakers. I'm a hugger.
I'm a huggy.
And one more thing. If you were here, I'd hug you too.
After 6 seasons, Woolery was fired over a contract dispute. But 2 years later, he was back on TV, helming Love Connection and finding a unique way to remind audiences that the commercial break would last 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
We'll do it in 2 and 2. Be right back.
A year later, Scrabble came calling, giving him 2 shows on the air every day for the remainder of the 80s.
Now, we play Scrabble for money, lots of money.
Just earlier this year, Woolery reflected on how he brought something different to the game show genre, his personality.
I just brought who I was with it. I didn't know any better. And when people spoke to me, I talked back to them, and then I questioned them. I'd get interested in what they were doing and how they felt about something.
Chuck Woolery passed away over the weekend. He was 83 years old.
In later years, Woolery moved to Texas. He hosted a podcast called Blunt Force Truth. He is survived by his wife and 3 of his 5 children.
Yeah,
guys.
he was something else.
He really
All right,
was.
Lara, thank you. Coming up, my interview with Elton John. In talking about his upcoming documentary, he revealed his battle to save his eyesight and how it's impacting his music career.
Also, the latest on the Menendez brothers as they fight to be freed from prison. We hear from their lawyer, Mark Garagos, on their day in court.
You know what you need when it comes to holiday shopping? A game plan. What to buy now, Black Friday and Cyber Monday. We've got it.
Can I get it? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you gonna be? You're gonna make some history. Come on, Moana, go get your destiny. Can I get her? Can I get her? Can I get her? You gotta, you wanna, you need.
Back here on GMA, that is an exclusive clip from Maui's new musical number in Moana 2. Remember Dwayne Johnson gave us a little taste when he was here? We're going to have more from Dwayne coming up in our next hour.
We're also finding a lot of headlines right now, including Thanksgiving travel rush. TSA expects to screen more than 18 million people through next Monday. Tomorrow projected to be one of the most congested for airports nationwide. And 2 other travel alerts right now. If you're driving to the airport, there's a concern about car thefts in parking lots at DFW Airport in Dallas. An organized ring is responsible for $5 million in car thefts. Also, Charlotte airport workers went on strike over wages and labor practices. Charlotte is one of the major hubs for American Airlines. That could have a ripple effect on travel.
And a stunner in women's college basketball. Top-ranked South Carolina lost to number 5 UCLA 77-62. Wasn't even that close. The loss snapped a 43-game winning streak for the Gamecocks. And the last time they lost was the 2023 NCAA tournament. After that game, Robin, Coach Don Staley said, beautiful basketball by UCLA. They're on the opposite side, but you can't help but love up on it because it was fluid on both sides of the ball. They wanted it. I thought our team fought, but we ran into a buzzsaw today.
Coach Staley always taking the high road, always giving praise to the opposition.
Absolutely, and being able to see that greatness in someone else is a sign of, it's a reflection of the greatness in you, like she is.
That's it. We've got a lot more ahead, including my conversation with Elton John on his new chapter, and that's coming up, George.
Right now, the hearing in the Menendez brothers fight for their release. Both of the convicted killers are expected to attend virtually, and Chief National Correspondent Matt Gutman spoke to their attorney. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, George. And it'll be the first time in decades that the brothers appear in court together. The hearing today expected to be about scheduling, but could also be a weather vane of sorts on how the judge views the brothers' attorneys' arguments on resentencing and bumping down their conviction for murder to manslaughter. This morning, for the first time since their trials in the 1990s, the Menendez brothers will appear before a judge. Their lawyer pushing for their conviction in the 1989 murders of their parents, Jose and Kitty Menendez, to be re-examined. A series of documentaries and a Netflix drama shedding new light on evidence that Eric and Lyle Menendez were allegedly sexually abused for years before the murders.
I, Joseph Lyle Menendez, am destined for greatness.
The hearing is mostly geared towards creating a schedule for future court dates, but the brothers' attorney, Mark Garagos, telling me anything is possible.
Technically, it's a status conference, but the judge could do anything from confirming the hearing on December 11th to resentencing tomorrow if he wanted to.
In one of the 3 tracks he's working on for their freedom, Garagos is trying to get the brothers' murder conviction bumped down to voluntary manslaughter, which would mean they could go free. Today's hearing comes after California's Governor Gavin Newsom announced last week that he was declining to grant the brothers clemency, instead deferring the case to the newly elected DA, Nathan Hochman, who's being sworn in on December 2nd.
The outgoing DA, George Gascon, was very favorable to resentencing. The incoming DA, Hochman, seems to be a little bit more hesitant. He says he wants to review the case. Are you concerned that this may change the resentencing going forward?
No, not really. The law is pretty clear. I appreciate the fact that Mr. Hochman wants to evaluate it, which is fine, but that shouldn't delay anything because it's up to the judge. It's in the judge's hands now.
Meaning the new DA can't roll back the resentencing procedures that have already begun, essentially.
Correct. That's the law. The law is explicit. You can't do that.
In the meantime, questions about Lyle's personal life causing a sensation on TikTok.
Lyle Menendez has been having an affair, allegedly, with this 21-year-old.
His wife, Rebecca Sneed, posting this statement: Lyle and I have been separated for a while now, but remain best friends and family. I am forever committed to the enduring fight for Lyle and Eric's freedom, as has been so evident over the years. Now, there's so much interest in this case. The court has set up a lottery today for the 16 available seats in court. And at this point, it has become clear that the belief that the brothers could be home by Thanksgiving is not likely. And because of how long it could take for the parole board and the governor to weigh in on whatever this judge decides, this process could easily drag on for a year longer, guys.
All right. Yep. Thank you.
So many eyes on this.
Yes, so many eyes on it and still so open-ended. Okay. We're going to go now to your interview, Robin. Your interview with Sir Elton John. He really opened up to you, and it was so special.
It is always special to sit down with Sir Elton John, the Rocket Man himself. And I traveled to his home near London last week to talk about his brand new documentary. It's called Never Too Late, where he is sharing vulnerable details about his life and career, dives headfirst into his music, his triumphs, troubles, and what this next chapter of his life holds. In the documentary, you collaborate again with your good friend, Brandi Carlile, with the song, original song. Tell folks more about that.
She wrote this song called Never Too Late, and it's everything in the lyric encompasses what I've been through. And she says, you're an Iron Man, baby. And I'm a bit of an Iron Man because I've been through so much, and I've come out the other side. But it's just, I'm always looking forward.
And I remember at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last year, you talked about a new album.
Yeah.
You had completed it, so where's that project stand?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've done anything, and well, I just have to get off my backside. I unfortunately lost my eyesight in my right eye in July because I had an infection in the south of France. And it's been 4 months now since I haven't been able to see. And my left eye is not the greatest. So there's hope and encouragement that it will be okay, but it's, I'm kind of stuck at the moment because I can do something like this, but going into the studio and recording, I don't know. Because I can't see a lyric for a start. We're taking an initiative to try and get it better, but at the moment, that's really what we're concentrating on. It's never fortunate for anything like this to happen. And it kind of floored me, and I can't see anything, I can't read anything, I can't watch anything.
Well, thank you for being so open, because people have been concerned about your health challenges. So I'm still standing after all this time.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, those lyrics must mean more to you than ever.
I'm so lucky. I'm the luckiest man in the world. I'm so proud of the documentary. I'm proud of my sons. I'm proud of my attitude towards myself and what's going on. I'm just very lucky, and I'm very grateful.
This documentary is directed by Elton's husband, David Furnish, who I also spoke with, and also R.J. Cutler. It is raw, it's honest, and in true Elton fashion, it's bold. He doesn't shy away from the challenges that he's faced in his life and career, and you can really feel his vulnerability in our conversation. He's facing these health issues head on with clarity and courage while working on new music and balancing what he calls his most important role yet, and that is being a dad. And that's what he kept going back to time and time again.
So straightforward with you.
Very much so. You know, his people were like, oh, you can just, he wanted to reveal this because there had been some speculation, and Elton is someone who takes control of his own story. And he is still vibrant, he's still very, very positive and hopeful that it can be corrected. And we're going to have much more of our conversation on GMA. That will be December 11th. Never Too Late. I'm telling you, it is spectacular. It airs on Disney Plus on Friday, December 13th.
Looking forward to that.
Now, with your Black Friday game plan, sales are already in full swing, so when should you buy to score the best savings and shipping costs? Our dream team, made up of consumer correspondent Becky Worley and our own super shopper, Lara Spencer, are going to join us with some answers. I'll get to you, Lara, in just a moment. Becky, let me start with you. It seems like these Black Friday sales are released earlier and earlier each year. So what do you say, buy now or wait until Black Friday?
Well, the short answer, Robin, is for smaller purchases, you could buy now with a pretty good amount of confidence, but for bigger purchases, waiting could save you a bundle. So let me give you an example. The SodaStream sparkling water maker, list price $99. It's been as low as $69 so far this year, but right now it's $49 at Kohl's. It could go a little lower, but another $5 may not be worth waiting for. But for bigger ticket items, I'm talking TVs and computers, wait. Here's why. We see the biggest discounts historically Thursday, Friday, and next Monday. And according to sales website dealnews.com, certain categories of products hit their best prices on certain days. So TVs, we're talking about Thanksgiving low prices. Black Friday has Android phones and iPhones at their rock bottom. Laptops can also hit really good prices on Black Friday. And then the weekend, clothes and beauty, shoes. Cyber Monday has pretty much everything on sale, toys, laptops, and appliances, most heavily discounted, Robin.
This is all very helpful, but tell us about our timeline. We know it's different this year.
It's really different this year, and there's a couple things that are different. First, the economy. Big retailers are a little uncertain if inflation-weary consumers are going to spend big, so we're anticipating discounts, but some stores may be more desperate to unload their inventory by cutting prices than others, and that's a story that's still unfolding. We'll know more by Black Friday. Also, 5 fewer days of shopping starting on Black Friday. In 2023, Thanksgiving was on November 23rd. That gave us 32 days of shopping. But this year, Thanksgiving's on November 28th, so we've got only 27 days of shopping before the big day. So fast and furious sales right now. Retailers know they got to get your holiday dollars in a very short window.
Fast and furious. Okay, stand down, stand down. We're bringing our super shopper right now.
Yes.
So what does all this mean with the shipping deadline?
Well, because Christmas is midweek this year, it's best to think a full week ahead for your mailing and your shipping deadlines with the least expensive option. Remember this date, December 18th. This is the date to remember. It's the USPS deadline for first-class mail and also for ground advantage service for your packages. That is important.
You know how we love to say free shipping.
Yes,
okay,
we
so
do.
what's the deadline? What's the
a lot
deadline?
of companies are doing it. A lot of retailers are offering free shipping right now for a minimum order price through most of December. But every site or store has their own order by date, so you need to check that. We've seen free shipping offered as late as December 20th on some sites. Yeah, that's pretty great. Look out, though, for free shipping days, which usually happen, again, on December 14th. Many online retailers and small businesses offer free shipping, and they guarantee delivery by Christmas Eve if you can get it done by that date. But as Becky just said, shortened timeline here.
Yeah, so you got to have a game plan.
This is full contact sport, guys.
Becky, do you concur? Do you concur with the sleuth here?
Yes, my super shopper is completely right, and it is also a full contact sport. Let's go.
Thank you both.
We love the Hunger Games of shopping. Thank you, ladies.
Monday play of the day, which means Will Reeve is here to tell us about Sunday football.
I sure am, George. Good morning. The Philadelphia Eagles are on a roll, guys, helped in large part by their new running back, who has a case for league MVP. Running back hasn't won MVP in over a decade, but Saquon Barkley is that good. He had the best game of his career last night, rushing for 255 yards, 2 touchdowns. There's one, 70 yards on the first play of the second half. Then his next touchdown, putting the icing on the cake and closing the door on the LA Rams. This is a 72-yard score in the fourth quarter. Robin's excited. The Eagles win 37-20. They're 9-2 on the year. For all intents and purposes, they're a lock for a good seed in the playoffs at this point. Speaking of the playoffs, we're 2/3 of the way through the season. How's the playoff picture looking? The top 7 teams in each conference get in. In the AFC, the Chiefs and Bills leading the way. NFC, the Eagles right behind the Lions for the top spot. Otherwise, fluid situation. Lots of teams in the hunt, including currently in 12th place with a record of 4-7, the New Orleans Saints. They have a 4% probability of making the playoffs, but they're on a 2-game winning streak. They're only 2 games back in their division. There is a chance.
So you say we got a chance?
You got a chance.
4%.
It ain't over till it's over. 4% chance. Monday Night Football tonight, by the way.
Yes.
Harbaugh. John Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh, Ravens, Chargers. Check it out.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. Thanksgiving travel rush underway during what's expected to be the busiest holiday travel season ever. Dozens of airports report a spike in car thefts, and the airport strike starting now in one city. Who it could impact? Plus, Ginger's tracking the Thanksgiving storm.
That's a wrap. I am so sad that this residency is over, but I'm so glad that it happened.
Adele ending her Las Vegas residency. This morning, the emotional messages to her fans and her family.
To my son.
Plus, what she's saying about her future.
It's been 60 years since the Beatles shook up America. Fans went wild over the Fab Four. This morning, our first look at the new movie about the band's U.S. invasion.
What can I say except you're welcome?
And we're saying aloha to Moana 2.
It's got to be a chee-hoo!
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Dwayne Johnson gives us an exclusive clip and takes us to the world premiere in Hawaii. He's telling us why the movie is so important to him and his daughters. And he's saying,
all right, good morning, America. We are here in Hawaii. Should I say aloha, good morning, America, or in honor of Moana 2, my character Maui, he says, chee-hoo! Chee-hoo! You're ready?
So I harness
Live in Times Square, this is GMA.
He is such...
He's got so much spirit.
Oh, he does. Dwayne Johnson. He even taught Arjuji Chang to hula. We're looking forward to hearing from him. And we do know it is just 3 days of Thanksgiving, and we have a special treat as we count down, don't we, Lara?
We do, Robin. You know, so many of us start cooking today. Before you get going, celebrity chef Robert Irvine, he's peeking already. He's here to help us throw a GMA Family Thanksgiving. He's putting a special spin on all of our favorite dishes. He has some great ideas to add to your table. And yeah, wait until you see what he does to my favorite pumpkin cheesecake, taking it to the next level, Rebecca.
We cannot wait to eat. Also ahead, we have the latest on an entire sorority and 2 fraternity members facing charges after a party at a well-known university.
Yeah, that's a serious issue there. We're going to look at the top stories breaking at 8 right now. We start with the Thanksgiving travel rush. It's already begun, expected to be the busiest Thanksgiving holiday ever. I want to go back to our transportation correspondent, Gio Benitez. He's tracking it all from LaGuardia Airport. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, George, good morning again. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very busy travel week here, so make sure that you're getting to the airport as early as possible. And here is why. Because AAA is expecting nearly 80 million Americans will travel more than 50 miles ahead of Thursday. That would be the busiest Thanksgiving travel period ever. And many people are traveling earlier than usual, so expect those crowds. Now, the TSA is expected to screen more than 18 million people through next Monday. United Airlines alone is adding a reported 400 extra flights per day. Tomorrow is projected to be one of the most congested for airports nationwide. Now, if you're traveling by road, as so many are, gas prices are going down. The national average right now sitting at $3.05 a gallon for regular unleaded. That's about 20 cents less than last year, which was at $3.26. But when should you hit the road? Well, mornings are always the best. And of course, Thanksgiving Day itself, the worst times, those afternoons. Always avoid those afternoons if you can. But we do have a warning here this morning. If you're traveling to the airport by car, if you're driving, there is a concern about car thefts in parking lots. Over at DFW Airport in Dallas, an organized ring is allegedly responsible for $5 million in car thefts. So that's very concerning. Keep that in mind because it might be a good idea to take public transportation or a rideshare. George?
Okay, Gio, thanks very much. Robin?
That's a good idea that he just had right there. Let's go back to Ginger, that all-important Thanksgiving week forecast.
It wouldn't be a holiday without a storm to track. You know what I'm saying? So we are tracking one, but it's not going to be too terribly bad. You saw it there, making snow, feet of it, at Mammoth Mountain in California. They're going to keep getting the rain and snow. So what we did was Tuesday's the big day for air travel. That's what Gio just said. We went from a couple of the airports where you see caution. That's what the yellow airplane means. Anywhere here from New York City, Washington, D.C., Charlotte. For Tuesday, keep an eye on it. Minneapolis, Miami, they're all looking green, meaning good to go. But precip wise, if you're driving on Wednesday, a lot of folks hit the road. So if you're doing 80 or 90, 94 up through the Great Lakes, 70 across there, central Illinois, you might run into some rain and then some snow showers mixing in. Thursday, different deal. Much tougher to travel. In the Northeast, you see some of that snow making it down into even the northern Hudson Valley. Definitely the Green and White Mountains. The rain sticking with it, and some of that will be heavy at times. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, especially later in the parade, going to be a little cold rain to bring you there all the way down I-95 along the coast. And then it's all about the cold, because then the serious cold settles in by next week.
Oh, so there's more cold.
Thank
you, Ginger.
You got it.
Okay, we're going to turn now to criminal charges for 2 Dartmouth fraternity members and a sorority involved in the alcohol-related death of a student last year. Eva Pilgrim is here with the story. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Rebecca. It's incredibly unusual to see an entire sorority now facing a misdemeanor charge for throwing a party that ended in an underage student's death.
This morning, an entire sorority and 2 fraternity members facing charges in connection to the death of 20-year-old Dartmouth College student Juan Zhang.
We completed our investigation and issued some arrest warrants and issued summons for those charges.
Zhang drowned in the Connecticut River this past July after attending a sorority party where authorities say there was underage drinking. Police now charging 2 members of his fraternity, Beta Alpha Omega, for providing Zhang and other minors alcohol. The sorority that threw the party, Alpha Phi, also charged.
Corporations like people can be charged criminally. And while they don't go to prison in the same way that a person would, they can suffer from hefty fines. And so while it is rare, it's not unforeseen that a corporation or a sorority is charged criminally.
Authorities say after drinking, a group, including Jang, went swimming in the river. Once it started raining, the group left, not realizing Jang wasn't with them. Jang's family says he couldn't swim.
This decision, when people have been drinking, they're not going to make as good of a decision, because otherwise I don't think Juan would have ever gotten the water.
Well, authorities did not issue any hazing charges, citing insufficient evidence. Dartmouth is still conducting its own investigation. The school suspending both Alpha Phi and Beta Alpha Omega pending its findings, guys.
All right, Ivar, thanks to you. And we'll see you on GMA 3 in just a little bit. But coming up here on our GMA Morning Menu, Dwayne Johnson talks mental health and why Moana 2 is so important to him. Also ahead, Adele's emotional goodbye to her Las Vegas residency.
Can't believe it's over. And Tori Johnson is all about gifting this morning with deals and steals, including a great gift to help with all that holiday cooking. And speaking of holiday cooking, Lara, you're with a very special guest and we get to eat.
We do. Chef Robert Irvine is putting his spin on all of our favorite Thanksgiving dishes. He's peaking because we are elevating classics to something very special and easy. And it's coming up right here on GMA.
Hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. This is when we wish we had smell-o-vision, because we're counting down to Thanksgiving with the dishes we each give big thanks for at this time of the year. And while the standard versions, you know, they're great, we wanted to make them even more special for the holiday, and that's when this man comes in, Chef Robert Irvine. He's going to show us how to take our favorite Thanksgiving foods to the next level. The tasting table is all set. Okay, but since I'm here with the chef, may I begin?
Please do.
Yes. Okay. Yes?
I love the way you're taking charge.
Yeah, no, I'm trying.
May we begin?
May you begin. Mine is cranberry sauce, right out of the can. See those ridges, but you have a way of just, elevating that.
This is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, Robin. But look, we can actually take this nonchalant canned stuff with rims to make it special.
Okay.
Simple. Adding a little orange marmalade.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Dried cranberries.
Okay.
Texture.
Ooh.
A little vinegar.
Very simple.
And a little cinnamon. We'll get in there, cinnamon. And then we just get it all nice and yummy, yummy, yummy. Let all the flavors mix together. You know, the texture thing here, the tip here is to make sure that we have a texture. When you bite into something, you don't want that. Yuck.
Right.
You're never going to buy that again, right?
Okay, never again.
All right, try that.
Yeah, what's with the vinegar?
What's the vinegar is the acidity to the sweetness of the cranberries. So cranberries are normally tart if they're fresh, but in the can they've already had sugar.
Yeah.
So the marmalade gives me a little taste.
It's really good.
And
it's really good.
How easy is that to upgrade it?
I know.
See?
This is not my mama's cranberry sauce.
So we got.
This is really good.
No, we're going to sell it under your name.
Okay, sell it under my name. Okay,
So,
George, what's your
Mashed potatoes. Allie packs it with buttered cream.
And the problem is?
but you don't obviously eat it. Right. This is really simple. Mashed potatoes are supposed to be decadent, creamy, fluffy. So we boil the potatoes. Now here's a little tip. If you don't have time to fry the garlic, because I'm going to go from regular potatoes to garlic mashed potatoes.
Yes,
you peel the garlic, you can see it here, and we just boil it with the potatoes. Number one, it's quicker, but number two, it gets a soft, scented potato. I'm using creme fraiche instead of butter.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is sexy, George. This is not your This is not your mama's. Hang on, let's see how we get this going. There we go. I just don't want it going everywhere. Right, break it up. Go a little bit faster here. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, but look at that.
And basically, the garlic becomes sweet instead of when you saute it, because it burns.
Yeah.
And you all have burning. Lara, you burn. I can tell. I don't know. You look like you burn your. So mashed potatoes, creamy, a little salt. I'm just picking on you.
Have you all tasted it? Have you tried it?
I mean, so good, so creamy, and not burnt.
Very creamy.
George, you can eat that.
Can you overmix? Because that's what I always worry about.
You can't because it's already boiled. You boil the starch out of it.
So it's
when
fine.
you drain it in a colander or a whatever you drain your potatoes with, you're getting rid of the starch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're adding creme fraiche, nice whip, sexy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Robert.
It's Thanksgiving, right?
Lara, now it's your turn.
All right.
Now it's your turn.
Thank
Lara.
you, Robin.
Yes.
So I love a pumpkin cheesecake. None of my kids, my family, just not big pumpkin pie lovers, but it's such a tradition. My dad loved it. So this is a way for us to get the pumpkin flavor in a vessel that everybody enjoys.
All right. Simple. Pumpkin cheesecake 101.
Okay.
Cream, pumpkin. Now, you probably don't bake your pumpkin, right? You probably buy the canned.
Yes.
Just be honest now, don't
I don't even.
Some flour.
I order the whole thing. If I'm really being honest.
Little honey, little cinnamon.
Again, these are all very simple.
Orange rind or peel. Because that gives a nice taste.
That's what I'm tasting.
Pinch of salt. Remember, pinch of salt and everything.
Yes.
3 fingers is 1 ounce of salt, just so you know.
Okay.
Eggs.
That's a lot of eggs.
Eggs are good for you.
Yes, they are. Protein.
Little mix.
This is actually a protein-filled breakfast.
Now look, instead of using regular cream cheese, I've used ricotta cheese. Ricotta's lighter.
I like that.
It's better. Now this is where you need like the mixer. That's called my arm.
Yeah.
You do it so well, Robert.
Right?
So well.
So you can see here the pumpkin cheesecake made. When you mix all this,
it's really
slow
good.
in the oven. But if you don't have a crust on it, use a springform pan. Just means that it boils nicely or bakes nicely, and then you can let it out without having to.
But you're fine with the graham cracker crust though, because that's a crowd pleaser.
But are you using butter or are you mixing? What are you putting in the ground?
I'm ordering. I'm learning.
I'm coming to your house for Thanksgiving.
I know. But somewhere we're going, Friendsgiving. Once again this year, you're going to be leaving here and going to that. Tell everybody what that is.
So we're going to Staten Island to a Coast Guard base. The First Lady and the President of the United States and joining forces is the First Lady's initiative. For the last 4 years, we've cooked for service members and their families to say thank you as a Friendsgiving. So we're doing that right after this. It's going to be cold on the water, but a lot of happy families.
Yeah, you'll warm them up. You'll warm them up. All right. Ginger, what's yours? What's your go-to?
So my stepmom used to make these cranberry muffins with this sauce that was like a bread pudding sauce, like a very thick, and you would just eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that day. I mean, they were so good at all times, but you did a little twist.
So yeah, I've got a little twist. We're going to take all our wet ingredients first, with our eggs, our butter, molasses. Molasses nice and thick.
The cranberry, so nice.
And a little vinegar. A little vanilla there, mix that up. Now you mix the wet and the cold, the dry separate, and then when you mix the wet into the dry, and we've got
gotta mix
obviously mixy. No, I'm not going to use that because that's for that. I'm going to mix it now. Fresh cranberries. Little pop.
Right.
Well,
these muffins are so great because they're tart usually. They have like a lot of tartness to them.
So how do we counteract that tartness? I'm going to add crystallized ginger.
That's appropriate.
I mean, all the holiday flavors coming together, like, you know, it's like, I don't know, George, you got to dance. I mean, so look, here it is.
It isn't happening, America.
Straight into the little cups here. Bake them. Come out. This is what they come out like. And the crystallized ginger really works nicely against the tartness of the cranberry.
Yeah,
thank you.
Your new nickname, crystallized ginger.
Yes.
Okay, bring us on home, Rebecca. We got to have some pie.
Okay, and I call it pecan because I grew up in Minnesota. I also say flag. I'm sorry about that. But we did pecan pie every Thanksgiving. My mom makes it for me because I'm not a pumpkin fan, and she does a great job with pecan. So what do you do?
Pecan pie. Classic Americana, right?
Yep.
I'm from England. I don't like pecan pie.
What?
So fight me for it right
Let's
now.
do this.
No. Pecan pie is great, but it is traditionally American. Now, here's the thing that I want you to do.
Okay.
Now, I don't want you to snort this because it's very powerful. I know, just wait, I'm going to go there. But smell that.
Oh, my.
Woo!
Ooh, what is that? What?
That is just fresh ground pepper.
But what? Okay.
Because when you grind it freshly in a coffee grinder, the essential oils come out. Now smell that. That's what you get in the supermarket. There's no smell whatsoever.
Yeah.
So to kick this up, we're going to take a little bit of cream.
That's a great little hack you got there. Okay.
Now, this is where I've got to run over here.
Okay, yeah. Got 30 seconds.
Right?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
A little cream in, pepper, sage.
Pepper, yeah, no, pepper. Who would have thought that?
Yeah, it's in the whipped cream.
Clear.
See that?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, that's good.
You whip it up, and you can add the amount of pepper if you want, because it brings it savory as well as sweetness.
It's very good.
Crust against the top,
I
whip
like
it
the
up.
sage. Me too.
You get to a nice fluffy whip. There it is.
And it's pecan pie. Can we just say it's pecan pie? Don't. I'm from
Pecan. I'm from England.
But y'all approve?
Yes. So good. Absolutely.
Will you share these recipes with our...
Absolutely. We'll share it with everybody.
You can get all of these recipes on GoodMorningAmerica.com. Thank you for saying that, Larry.
Tori Johnson's with us for Deals and Steals now. From food to deals. I love this show. We have more gifts for everyone on your list. Good morning to you, Tori.
All right, so we're starting off with this really cool company making its deals debut. In fact, all of these brands are making their morning debut.
And you just gave me a gift.
So this is OTG 24/7, on the go 24/7. If you've got someone on your list who is always on the go, these are the products for them. We've got 10 different sizes of pouches that will literally hold anything from teeny like dog treats to cosmetics to shoes and clothing. So you can take a bag that goes from like totally
look at this
disorganized.
bag. This is before.
That's before.
And this is
then
after OTG.
If you use lots of these, what's great is it's very beautiful fabric. It's
great.
vegan leather outside.
I love the pink accent on the zipper.
They've
It's super
thought
cute.
of every detail, and then on the inside
do you
it's
see
water
that?
resistant.
And another pattern.
Another pattern. They literally have thought of every
Thank
detail.
you.
You'll have a lot of fun shopping these on our website, and you'll save 55% on
really
the entire
great stocking
assortment.
stuff or gift for yourself.
Exactly.
Let's talk
Okay,
about
if
this.
they do their nails themselves at home, Model Ones has a set for them. I love these little sets. If they do gel manicures, this little set comes with everything. So you get the little light that goes with it that you can put your when you have
like
to
an
cure the
at-home
nails.
salon.
It has the at-home salon. You get all of the colors and all the tools. I use regular polish, and so I used one from this little set right here. So they have regular polish sets, gel sets, nail tip sets. I mean, they've got it all.
Cuticle stuff.
Exactly. And if you don't use anything, just their tools or their treatments are really good. This line has more than 100,000 positive reviews. Deal up to 70% off starting at $4.
Go.
Okay.
All right, now let's cozy up.
Tima. These are making their debut. These are
so
handcrafted, really beautiful Turkish towels and blankets. Brother and sister team for 7 years has run this company. 350,000 happy customers. What I love is that soft, cozy, absorbent, lightweight. I mean, they kind of check every box if you
this
like
is
Turkish
great.
towels. Plus, you can use it as a towel, as a wrap, a blanket. The patterns are gorgeous on these. We've got 13 different types and then a zillion different patterns. All slash and half starts at $50. Starts at $22.
That's much
$22.
better. That's
Much better. Much better. Osmology.
Yes.
This, what I love, is this uplifting take on candles and diffusers. So everything has kind of a positive vibe, starting with the named even positive energy. This one is my favorite scent.
I very appropriately picked up Sleep Happy.
Sleep Happy, like we do want to do that. So the scents are really great. Plant-based wax, so it's going to burn longer and cleaner. And then they use all of these just really refreshing scents to create their own curated scent profiles for these. All slash and half these start at $17.50.
You thought of it all.
Okay. Karen, who prepared all that food you were just with, said these are her absolute favorite kitchen scissors.
Really?
Yep. It's Joyce Chen, and this is to do everything in the kitchen. Snip herbs. You can cut through meat, trim flowers. It's a premium Japanese stainless blade. They're pretty. They're also designed to be ambidextrous, so you can use them anyway, either hand anyway. Singles and sets today start at $17.
Fun.
And then finally,
bring it home with some
some squishable. These are really, really fun. They're cute, cuddly, colorful. We got salt and pepper. You've got the ketchup, the mustard somewhere. I love those little soup dumplings.
Oh, they're so
The
cute.
unicorns. These just make people happy.
The dumpling.
That's a soup dumpling. They all come in sets. The sets today, 50% off. They start at $15. It's hard to pick a favorite. You go from like, I like that
really
best to this
cute.
best. We like them all.
I've got nieces and nephews. All right, thanks, Tori. Thank you to the companies on these deals. You can get them on our website, of course, goodmorningamerica.com. Coming up, Dwayne Johnson tells us all about Moana 2. Stay with us on GMA.
Welcome back to GMA, live from Times Square.
Beautiful Monday morning here in the city. Moana 2 sailing into theaters on Wednesday, just in time for the long holiday weekend. The world premiere was in Hawaii, and Nightline co-anchor Juju Chang was there talking to its star, Dwayne Johnson, about how important this movie is to him culturally and personally, and you're still in character. We can see that.
Absolutely.
Good morning,
I brought
Juju.
a little paradise back,
Yeah.
Robin, with me. And you know, Dwayne is known as the ultimate tough guy, but he really got vulnerable, even emotional with us. And this isn't just any project for him. Moana is Polynesian royalty, and he is her demigod sidekick. And together they are funny and they are brave, and together they showcase the beauty of native Hawaiian and the Rock's own Pacific Islander culture. Hello, Dwayne.
Hello, aloha. Welcome to Hawaii.
Thank you. One for you.
Thank you so much.
Mwah.
Steeped in Dwayne Johnson's Polynesian heritage.
And look how beautiful it is.
That's so lovely.
You want to try it?
Sure. Let's do it. Hello, ladies.
Hi, ladies. We're going to dance with you guys. What's something we could do?
I need super beginner.
And enriched by the beauty of island culture, Moana's next adventure begins.
If you were to finish the sentence, Moana is...
Legacy. Moana's legacy. Moana's soul. Moana is in the DNA.
Lies beyond, under skies I've never seen.
GMA sitting down with The Rock, aka the demigod Maui, for the world premiere of Moana 2 in Hawaii.
Rule number 1, you never saw me like this, even though I still look very cool. You look like a kidney stone. And you look like someone who would know what that is.
In what ways are you similar from the character?
Well, I think about the character of Maui is that Maui is determined. I'm determined. Maui is a lover of language. He loves language, he loves words, and I enjoy that part too about what I do.
So I'm gonna go handle my business.
Maui had a tough background and a tough upbringing very early. For me too, here in Hawaii. It's represented a lot of struggle here. Things are different these days, and I'm really grateful. I mean, I'm on Good Morning America talking to you. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. 14 miles that way, I was getting arrested years ago, multiple times.
The Rock's character inspired by his adopted grandfather, Samoan High Chief and WWE wrestling legend Peter Maivia.
What does this movie mean to you in that regard?
You know, my grandfather, he died here in Hawaii, and he died in 1982. And we were here when he died, and I was running around. I didn't understand the significance of, his passing.
You were 10.
I was 10, yeah. He was just like Maui, and from his build to his hair to his charisma, and he would sing, and he was loved, Juju. So every time I play Maui, I'm in the skin of my grandfather, and it really moves me.
It's okay that tough guys can get emotional, Rock.
Yeah. Well, pretend tough guys get emotional too, yes. Thank you.
You talk about that a lot, that even tough guys need to be vulnerable, that even tough guys need to somehow ask for help, which is what Maui ends up doing in the movie.
He does, and that was a big deal. Thank you for bringing that up, in that there's this idealized way in our culture and society, and that men gotta be tough. And I love that there's a lot of mental health talk these days, because 20 years ago there was no mental health check-ins, especially as dudes and men.
You called it mental hellness. What can we do for self-care? I saw an Instagram post that you had where you were sitting watching a sunset.
Yes.
And the caption's great. he finally learned the importance of self-care.
Yes. I have learned how important it is to take care of you and take care of yourself. And I heard a quote a long time ago, which is, you got to protect the thing that allows you to do what you do. Whatever that thing is. So for me, as silly as this sounds, my things that I need to protect are, when I go to work, I need my pickup truck, and I need to drive myself. I can't have anybody, unless it's my family.
Alongside him at the premiere, his daughters, seeing the movie for the first time.
I'm a proud girl dad of all three of my daughters. All my daughters, they see themselves in Moana. They also, I love that we're at a time where the emboldening of these young girls and the empowerment of these young girls is always forward-facing, and it's out there in the world. They've got their nails done for the premiere. They got their dresses. They're ready to go. They couldn't sleep last night.
The excitement coming out in a Polynesian cheer.
It's got to be a chihu!
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's also the title of Dwayne's musical number in this exclusive clip.
Go get your destiny.
A song called Can I Get a Chihu? It's my job to give a motivational speech. It's your job to finally practice what you preach. Because of you, I'm a better me. And I didn't even think that was a possibility. You got me out of mess after mess. Demi got in distress, but now the roles are reversed. Okay.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. The man can wrestle, he can act, he can hip-hop rap, and he can sing too, guys. He's really, really talented. And it occurs to me, you know, it's been 7 years since Moana's first adventure, and that's a whole new little generation of people who haven't seen this epic adventure on a proper big screen. So grab your popcorn, grab all the little kids in your life, and head to the theaters, because it opens on Wednesday. And of course, we'll have more with my Talk with Rock tomorrow night on Nightline.
That was really fun.
That was so great.
It took a lot of fun.
It did. It was really fun.
You were staying in Cary. I love it. It was beautiful.
I brought
Absolutely
Paradise
beautiful.
home with me.
Thank you for sharing that, Juju, as always.
Got pop news in a new time slot this morning.
Yes, we do. That's right. I'll take it. I'll take it. I have a lot to share with you, and we're going to begin with Adele, as Robin teased earlier, saying goodbye to her Las Vegas residency. She performed one final time at the Coliseum Theater at Caesar's Palace on Saturday night, exactly 2 years to the date after her first appearance. This was her 100th show over 50 weekends, and the 16-time Grammy-winning superstar did get emotional, talking all about it with the audience. Take a look.
I'm so thankful to Vegas for giving me that second chance, and I hope that you have liked having me as much as I've loved being here. To everyone that sees us,
She thanked her fiancé, Rich Paul. She thanked her son. She also told the fans there she's not sure when she'll be back on stage, but she did say last year that she would do a concert movie of this residency. That is in the works. I'm so glad I never got there. So that's a way for all of us to enjoy the show, which I heard was spectacular. So glad it all finally worked out for her.
Yes.
Also in pop news this morning, this weekend marked the opening of a double box office blockbuster, Wicked and Gladiator 2, with a combined $205 million in ticket sales, making it the biggest pre-Thanksgiving theater week for the box office in 11 years. But it was Wicked that cast a spell over theatergoers, soaring into the top spot for the weekend with $114 million in ticket sales. That makes it the biggest opening ever for a Broadway adaptation. And not only are fans turning out for the double feature, they're dressing up as their favorite characters from these movies. That must be hard to combine those two movies. I'd like to see how that works. Actually, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. People are also just doing theme outfits and turning the experience into an event. Wicked and Gladiator 2, both in theaters nationwide right now. Cannot wait.
And then we got Moana.
I know.
So
I know. It's so great to have things back in the theater, right?
Yes.
Exciting. All right. So make sure you say their name. Destiny's Child. They had a reunion this weekend. There you go. Thank you, Lily. They met here in New York 24 years after Beyonce, Michelle Williams, and Kelly Rowland formed their Grammy-winning girl group. The trio did come together on Broadway, right down the block. Beyonce posting this montage of pictures from and videos from this girls' trip where she, Kelly Rowland, and her mom, Tina Knowles, went to support Michelle Williams in her starring role in the Broadway musical Death Becomes Her. Michelle responding, with a big thank you on Instagram, thanking her bandmates, saying she feels so blessed to do something that she saw herself doing even as a child. She has always wanted to be on Broadway. Congrats on getting that done. Destiny's Child, by the way, sold 60 million albums before they disbanded back in 2006. I know, amazing. And it has not stopped these women from coming together over the years. They reunited, as you probably remember, in 2013 at the Super Bowl. And in 2018, they did it again at Coachella, proving time and again that their friendship is the real deal.
It is real.
It is real. And then finally, another look-alike contest over the weekend and taking over the internet, following in the footsteps of Timothée Chalamet here in New York, and then Jeremy Allen in Chicago, and then Paul Mescal in Ireland. Now, Glenn Powell is doing it himself. He supported a look-alike contest in his hometown of Austin, Texas, and the prize there was extra fun. Take a look.
Now, you may know that my parents make a cameo in every movie I make, but today, the winner of the Glenn Powell Lookalike Contest wins their parents, or any family member of their choice, a cameo in my next movie. I'm completely serious. This is a cash value prize of $6 billion.
That's right. $6 billion. Obviously, Glenn was not able to make the event, but he sent that video, and his mom and his aunt were in attendance to crown the winner. They decided on Max Bronstein, who dressed up as Glenn's character for Top Gun. Are we going to see him? Hope so. He took home the crown, or should we say the cowboy hat. He gets that movie cameo. He also gets free queso, which, by the way, is worth its weight in gold. Okay. And he gets free queso for a year, so congratulations to you, and that is pop news.
This has been kicked up a
I know. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next?
Thank you, Lou.
You guys ready for a little history lesson? In 1964, Beatlemania swept America, the Fab Four creating a hysteria that's never been equaled. The new documentary, Beatles 64, takes us back to that time, and I sat down with director David Tedeschi and producer Martin Scorsese.
The Beatles.
It's been 60 years since the Beatles first came to the U.S. Beatlemania was already in full swing. The four lads from Liverpool would go on to become one of the greatest recording artists of all time. Now, a new documentary, Beatles 64, coming Friday to Disney Plus, takes fans back to the early days of the Fab Four, that historic first visit to America.
We were just like, we're in America. America.
You follow the fans, but you also look at how they were received by some of the music press.
I'll never forget, there was a newspaper I remember seeing the weekend before they arrived, making fun of their hair and basically saying, oh yeah, let's see what you got when you get here. And suddenly it was a revolution.
When we came, it was quite shortly after Kennedy had been assassinated. Maybe America needed something like the Beatles to be lifted out of sorrow.
The film features some never-before-seen footage of the band.
There's a scene in the film at the British Embassy.
Oh, that's amazing. I had not realized that.
Yeah,
Did that.
Who knew that it's a party at the British Embassy in their honor, and they're mistreated by the staff because the staff at the embassy thinks they're low class.
Shocking.
What do you like about the Beatles?
What do you guys hope people come away from this film with?
The experience of listening to music and how joyous it is.
And for me, it's always been a sense of staying connected to your youth. And so that youth is a very special time.
You know you should be
Really a treat to sit down with them. The documentary is amazing. You can see more of my interview with Martin and David tonight on Nightline. And Beatles 64, that documentary, it debuts Friday on Disney Plus. It's excellent. And it brings you back to the joy and the innocence of that moment, too. Coming up next, the early Black Friday deals to kickstart your holiday shopping. Ginger?
Yes, I'm over here with Will, and coming up, he is going to bring us those great Black Friday deals starting as low as $5. $5. Stay with us. We are back now on GMA. You don't have to wait to cash in on the biggest holiday shopping savings. Our Will Gans is here with even more Black Friday deals. Good morning, Will.
Good morning, Ginger. Good morning to all of you. These Black Friday deals for the holidays are the real gift this year. The best part, you can find something for everyone on your list. This segment is sponsored by Walmart, and some of these prices are as low as $5.
No.
I spend more on my cup of coffee every day. They go live online in just a few hours and in stores on Friday, and you can also shop them by scanning the QR code on your screen. Let's get started.
Let's do it. First up, you are not playing around with this Black Friday
but you
deal.
could be playing around, and you could be very comfy as you play around. This is the X-Rocker gaming chair. It has a massaging feature, so if you're going to be gaming all day longer, even if you use it in your in-home office, it's great for that as well. Adjustable height, adjustable tilt, so you'll be comfy all day. And call me Bob Barker. We've got a reveal for you.
Yeah.
Black Friday price, just $98.
Thank you, Bob. Will. Okay, so does this one sound as good as it looks?
Oh, I'm living for these puns. Yeah. This is the JLab JBuds Active Noise Cancellation Bluetooth headphones. 70 hours of playtime with just one charge. They have active noise cancellation, which means it's going to adjust to whatever environment that you're in, which is very cool. Foam cushions, very comfy. Today, the Black Friday price, boom, $29.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, Barty. Let's go party.
Yeah.
You didn't know you were going to get us singing
No,
today, did you?
no,
That's a free gift.
Barbie Core is still in. These are the Barbie dolls and play sets. There's options for everybody. There's a puppy play set. We've also got the florist Barbie, baker Barbie, the hair Barbie. Everybody gets a Barbie set for them. And today, the price,
wow,
$10 each.
That's doable.
Love that.
And you are cooking up something special with this
Oh
one.
yes, I love this. So this is from Carrote, and I love a cookware that's like multifunctional, and that's exactly what this 17-piece set is. So the cool thing about this is detachable, this handle, which is amazing. So you can stack it in the fridge if you want. It also doubles as bakeware, which is amazing, and then you can put this back on whenever you want it there. Love the color, love the stackable options here.
Give us that price.
The Black Friday price today, $64.49, only at Walmart, which is awesome. And by the way, I should say, these are available only on the Walmart website, all right? Okay.
Another hot deal that'll make people say cheese.
Cheese. Yes, this is the Blackstone pizza oven. It's got a rotating pizza stone inside. This is going to keep the heat in. It gets as high as 900 degrees. It's portable and it has non-stick legs. And today, the Black Friday price from Walmart, $147.
Okay.
Say
making
cheese
pizza.
there, yeah.
The last one to make the gift of sweet dreams happen.
That's exactly right, Ginger. Dreams of sugar plums dancing in your head this winter. Mainstays 20 by 20 faux fur pillow. It's a stylish addition to your couch, to your chair, wherever you want to put it, your bed even. It reverses to solid fur, so if you flip it over, it doesn't have the lines. It's all solid right there, which is incredible. And today, get this. $5.
There's the
Black
$5.
Friday from Walmart.
All of these go live today, but you are giving people early access.
Yes, Walmart members get early access today. If you join now, you'll get 50% off of a one-year membership. And remember, you can shop all of these items right now using that QR code on your screen.
No. She got it done. She is ordering her turkey.
It is Monday.
But she got it done in 35 seconds.
Sure he has my size.
Bye, everyone.